Hey, good morning. It is More on a Roll with Bernard Moore the third, presented to you by More and More Sports Management. Nothing but more is what we're all about. Thank you guys for joining us this lovely Saturday morning, November the 30th. 2024 is the last day of the month as we celebrated Thanksgiving this past Thursday. Give thanks to all those that were here, help supporting me, that were here with me throughout this time. Thank you guys for all. Definitely looking forward to this upcoming Christmas. Now, like Chris Brown say, this Christmas. Yeah, don't please don't hold singing to me now because I'm not a songster, I'm not a singer. So do not hold that against me trying to sing because that's not what I do. Outstanding. Definitely want to give thanks to those that help provide this show, make this show possible. Thanks to ESPN Talking Sports Live with Rob J, Larry Nix, Jamie Horton, and myself. Join us every Wednesday from 6 to 7 p.m. at Full Moon Barbecue as we talk sports, have fun, and eat some barbecue and fellowship. So join us every Wednesday from 6 to 7 at Full Moon, and also follow back that Sunday evening from 10 to 11 on Duluth 35 local channel here in Jackson, Central Mississippi. So it's on basic cable. So don't try to go to your satellite dish or YouTube. It's on basic cable. Go to your controller, input TV, antenna, and 35. I want to say it's 35 or it's 35.1 of those channels, but I know it's on 35 Duluth. So tune in Sunday after the show. Full Moon Barbecue, best little pork house in Mississippi, 1935 Main Street, Madison, Mississippi. Give them a call, place an order, 601-853-1712. Or you can contact that catering, 10 or more plates. They will provide a catering, 601-466-7713. Also, excuse me, jump a little ahead. Monique's Dessert Boutique, 646-926-9240. Cakes, cupcakes, cookies, and muffins. Oh my. A lot of sweet treats for your event or just because, got Christmas coming up. Your Christmas parties are coming up. Give Monique Dessert Boutique a call, 646-926-9240, and allow her to cater, provide you some sweets for your event. Hillcrest Christian School, one family, one faith, one future, 4060 South Saware Road, hillcrestchristian.org for more information, schedule a tour, things of that nature on that line. Definitely check them out. As well as More and More Sports Management. Nothing but more is what we're all about. www.mms-management.com for more information and check and see what type of stuff that they can provide, help you with your events, things along that nature. So definitely uh, check them out at More and More Sports Management. Now we got all of that excitement on out the way. Again, thank you for joining us this lovely day. It is a beautiful day that the Lord has made. Let us rejoice and be glad in it. We have a lot of exciting things to talk about, but one thing I definitely wanted to speak with you about is what we call the word of the day or whatever. You got to excuse me. I'm in my home office as you can see, trying to move some things around. Trying to move some things around, get some things settled. No, a little excited here in the home office. Um, Want to talk to you about the word patient. Patient. It is a noun, and it means the capacity to accept or tolerate delay, trouble, or suffering without getting angry or upset. Patience. Now, when I was looking up the word and the pronunciation of it, when they stated, some of us may say patient, gotta have patience, but patient is one of those that are in a clinical setting, whatever, that they're receiving some type of treatment. That's what patient is. But this one is patience. Patience. You got to add that shun onto the end of it so that you can definitely get the true meaning, the true pronunciation of it. But again, it's the capacity to accept or tolerate I'm gonna place a definition of the capacity to accept or tolerate delay, trouble, or suffering without getting angry or upset. I think that's one thing that we definitely lack sometimes is patience. Patience. I'm gonna get it together, but patience. That's one thing that I think that we lack as individuals. Um, Christmas is coming up. Black Friday, Cyber Monday, all those good things that the marketing industry make up to tag to bring awareness to these particular dates or to these particular events. We lack patience because when we're in a long line and we're ready to get in, some of us want to get in and get out. Especially at these malls, especially again with a lot of people shopping for Christmas. Now I'm gonna kind of let me put a pin right there. Let me pin right there. Why do we go through so much trouble, so much dealing with Christmas? We go through so much. We want to spend all this money for gifts. We want to try to say that we spend $1,000 for one particular gift. Sometimes we're trying to outshine individuals based off the gifts that we give or based off the gifts that we receive. Some of us has really lost the true meaning of Christmas. No, what does Christmas mean to you? But people again will spend a lot of money on Christmas. And sometimes the people that we buy the gifts for, they are some at some time point of undeserving of those particular gifts. And sometimes again we go above and beyond sometimes for Christmas gift. Now, the dictionary based off of Oxford language state the Christmas it is a noun, the annual Christian festival celebrating Christ's birth held on December 25th in Western Church. And some people study that the full meaning of Christmas again, Christmas is an annual festival commemorating the birth of Christ, observed primarily on December 25th as a religious and cultural celebration among billions of people around the world. And some people state that Christmas it literally means Christian mass. It is a shortened form of Christian mass. Christmas is a time of a spiritual reflection of the important foundation of the Christian faith. It's also a celebration. Is when Christians celebrate the God's love of the world through the birth of Jesus. Through the birth of Christ Jesus. And if we were looking at it biblically wise, yes, uh, when Christ was born, they brought three gifts by the three wise men. Each one brought the gift: incense, fur, and a type of cologne. Incense. Now, some of us take those things and we purchase for our significant others a fur coat, um, some perfume, and a poly candle, a wick, or something. Hey, that's what. Let me think. That's a good idea to start doing that. But some of us celebrate Christmas. We buy individuals 3,000 different gifts. We go above and beyond. Some of them are not worthy, but some of us sometimes we spurge on Christmas and we celebrate and enjoy it. And then probably at the end of that year, which is December 31st, and carry on to the next year, the gifts are you don't even think about those gifts. You look into something else, looking for something else. The marketers, the gadget makers, they're putting out something new, and then we're gonna get excited. Hey, I want that, but dude, you just got something this for Christmas, and now you want something already. The year not even started yet. Wow, outstanding. But I think that we celebrate Christmas wrong. And now let me take that back to why I stated my word was patience. Patience. We go to these stores, we want to buy these gifts. we're fighting over gifts, and sometimes we're in a grocery store, we purchasing all this food to make these big meals, and sometimes half of us don't eat all this food, and then some of us will eat in difference. But then when you don't eat the food, then you think they're talking about your food because they're not eating. People are eating different nowadays. They're looking at their health, the longevity of their life. So some people are eating different these days, and then you have a lot of stuff right now that is being recalled. I just saw that it was a cucumbers recall. I was looking online. Let me go back to it. A lot of this news information I'm retrieving from WLBT Channel 3 here in Mississippi, local news station affiliated with WLBT. Am I saying that? WLBT? No, that's a new. What is that? NBC. Yes, NBC. Yes, NBC. Associated with the NBC family. Cucumbers recalled due to salmonella concerns. This is a report. I love cucumbers. I like cucumbers when I eat my salad, but I received some cucumbers from this place. They were grown and they were actually good. I was eating a cucumber by itself and I put it in my salad. Like, man, these cucumbers are pretty good. So I ate the cucumber itself. So hopefully that I can get them to grow some more and go ahead and give me some more cucumbers. So or find out what is needed to grow cucumbers. But I don't know what's the time frame that is needed. But yeah, those was the cucumber. But now you get cucumbers being recalled due to some concerns of salmonella. Like, man, you want to try to eat healthy. That's part of your salad. I know some of us just eat lettuce, and well, with my salad, I eat lettuce, some chopped up onion, cucumbers, some chopped up tomatoes. What else? Sometime I put. Well, I would love to put meat in to kind of add a little thickness to it. Some type of meat and cheese, and with some ranch dressing. That's what I make my salad. I put some vinaigrette on. I kind of light vinaigrette and shake it up, and then put the ranch dressing on to give it a different tang or taste, whatever. But to say all that, to say this, that patience is something that we definitely like, and we definitely need to continue to have patience. See, before we become a patient at a facility because of what the word we stated, what the word meant, the capacity to accept or tolerate delay, trouble, or suffering without getting angry or upset. Because when things are not going our way, we definitely will get upset. We will get upset. Traffic. We know that at times we have to we from point A to point B, there's always a time limit. There's a time span for you to reach there based off the speed of travel. So if I from my home to work, it's about 15 to 20 miles. And the way I travel, I take some back roads to eliminate a lot of traffic because if I know a lot of people don't go that way unless they go in the direction where I go. But sometimes when you get on the interstate around the typical work hour days, 8 o'clock to 5, those are typical that's your typical business time, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m., excluding the holiday. So if you know it takes you 20 minutes to get to work and you have to be at work at 8 o'clock and you have to take the interstate and it takes you again about 20 minutes to get there. So you know you have to be at work at 8 o'clock. You're 20 minutes away. Why leave at 7:30? Because everybody else is leaving at 7:30 and they have a shorter period of time to get to work. Well, they have 30 minutes to get to work, but they have farther to go. So what they're doing, they're driving real fast. So if you live 20 minutes away and you're going to take a particular place that you know that is going to get backed up based off of traffic and time frame. So I want you to leave at 7. But some people may look at, man, that's way too early. I mean, I got to get up super early, then get myself together, then so I can leave the house at 7 and get to work that's at 8. So that's an hour ahead of time, but it only takes me 20 minutes to get to work. Again, you got to look at too what's all going on with the traffic. Someone may have an accident because they're being impatient. They've been impatient because they're trying to hurry up and rush and not paying attention to what's going on. Or you may have an accident, or not saying that, well, that's what I'm saying, accident. Or you may have a vehicle stall and that kind of bags up traffic that can lead to an accident. Also, you have this wonderful thing that they call construction. People are working on the interstate. They're trying to improve the highway, trying to improve the way that we travel, trying to make it safer and a pleasant drive. But sometimes that does take very long patience because of it may take a whole year for them to do something. Like they're doing some construction right now on Interstate 55. Once you pass against the stack and before you get to High Street, if you're traveling north. But if you're traveling south from, I mean, no, yeah, past High Street, the Pearl Street exit all the way to the stack in that short period of time. But actually, it's from the Pearl River exit before you get to the Pearl River itself on the interstate, that little short stint right there, half a mile, quarter mile, I'm not sure exactly what's the distance, but they're doing some construction now on both sides, north and south. So not just on the south side or the north side, it's on both north and south. They are blocking the two inter left lane, the two, yeah, that would be the two left lanes. So the more centered two lanes on both sides. And sometimes we get there, we're very impatient. We jump in all the way over to the left to jump, force ourselves back to the right, in which if we just stayed in that right lane and just drive it and just calmly drive, everything removes will move smoothly. But you have, especially sometime when an accident happens, people jump all the way over to the left, go all the way up to where they got it blocked off, and then force themselves in, and that holds up traffic because if they doing it, guess what? Everybody else trying to do it, and then that what holds up traffic, the traffic flow, and saying that the two right lanes are open. Do get out of the two left lanes, go ahead and merge over into the two right lane so things can flow smoothly. We need patience to deal with traffic. And it's frustrating sometimes when people be driving and they doing what they doing in the traffic. It's frustrating sometimes. You sit back and you watch like, okay, just take your time, go ahead and get over. It's all right. Just go ahead and get in the lane. Come on over. But then you see some people driving all the way down there. Then here come a line of car trying to force their way over. Then that holds traffic back up because somebody is stopping to let somebody merge over so that so that the traffic flow can go. It is frustrating sometimes when driving, but it is a good thing that you do have patience so that you can deal with the frustration of people driving. It is very exciting at times, but keep the word of God with you at all times. Whew. Again, this is More on the Road with Bernard Moore the third, presented to you by More and More Sports Management, nothing but more. But definitely want to give thanks to my friends over at Talking Sports Live, Rob J, Jamie Horn, Larry Nix, myself. Join us every Wednesday from 6 to 7 p.m. At Full Moon Barbecue. If you're unable to make it, log on to one of our social media platforms, especially Facebook and YouTube, because Twitter, X, whatever you want to call it, they got to have a subscription. But we do tag the link on it at times so that you can click the link and it will take you to our YouTube channel, or you can look at it on the streams on the reels on Talk Sports TS Live MS on Instagram. And then speaking of Full Moon Barbecue, the best little pork house in Mississippi, 1935 Main Street in Madison, Mississippi. Give them a call to place an order, 601-853-1712, or you can stop by the restaurant at 1935 Main Street and get your order. Give it at least about 8 minutes, 8 to 10 minutes when you're cooking. That's working on that patience because they cook the food, place the order. They don't pre-cook it. They cook the food, place the order. So if you call in again from when you hang up the phone, depending on how far you're out, go ahead and place the order, and they will give you a time frame. I think because I never called in to order, but just talking with them, I've heard them take order. So they call in. So your travel time, get in there will be enough time. So once you get in, you can be in and out with your food, or contact their catering. They will deliver. I forget how far out that they will go, but contact catering 601-466-7713. 10 or more, serving 10 or more. That's what they will consider a catering, and it will bring the food to you for 10 or more catering. But let me remove this way quick because I want to look at you in your face. When you call the catering, 601-466-7713, order some banana pudding. The banana pudding is on their menu is different compared to the menu that you order compared to their catering menu. It's a little difference in it. And so when you call, order some banana pudding, that will be greatly appreciated. And if you do, let me know. I can add $1 or 2 to your to the invoice or to the bills because when they order, make the banana pudding, they don't make it as again as a menu item, but they make it when it is ordered. And so they always make a little extra and they order something for me. So raise the roof up in here. They always have a little cup set side to me, and I really enjoy it. Again, full moon. If you let them know that you heard it on More on the Road, they'll probably throw you some extra cookies in there or a cookie or two. I'm just saying. Uh, so definitely give them a call. Full Moon Barbecue, 1935 Main Street. Also join us every Wednesday from 6 to 7 for Talking Sports Live. I also give thanks to Monique's Dessert Boutique, 646-926-9240, for cupcakes, cakes, cookies, and muffins. Oh my. Again, so this the holiday is up, celebration coming on. You want to host an event, give her a call so she can provide you a suite for this special event. I'm going to say special treat. The suite for this special event. There you go. Monique's Dessert Boutique. Also, give thanks to Hillcrest Christian School, one family, one faith, one future, 4060 South Sour Road here in Jackson, Mississippi. Stop by to schedule a view. Again, it's a small institution that can provide the education needs that your young scholar may need. So stop by one family, one faith, one future, 4060 South Sour Road in Jackson, Mississippi. www.hillcrestchristian.org. Log on and schedule a tour. And I also thank our parenting company who help put all this stuff together. More and more sports management, nothing but more. I would like more information about more and more sports management. You can definitely log on to our website and check us out at www.mms-management.com. Like and follow our social media platform so that you can see exactly what we have going on and all the excitement that we're doing here in this great country we live in, the US of A. Not doing anything international just yet, but no, definitely see what we're doing in this great country of the US of A. Oh, now got all that out of the way. Now back to what we was talking about. Dealing with patience. Like I said, patience is something that we're working on that definitely can help you to be a great individual. Like I said, patient, the capacity to accept or tolerate delay, trouble, or suffering without getting angry or upset. Sometimes you have to be patient in dealing with people in society everywhere you go. Just like in sports. Um, Mississippi State Ole Miss, they participated in a football game yesterday, which is tagged as the Egg Bowl. Mississippi State has been going through some coaching transition lately, and some people will say the coach is not winning, fire him. That's anywhere at any institution. When the team is not winning, they say fire the coach. But now let's sit back and take a look at it. The coaching job is the coach of the particular institution or team is to provide words of encouragement to the athletes, to their team, to the scholar athletes, to encourage them to go out and give their best. Now, I've seen some coaches that they do have a different type of tactic or providing words of encouragement to their team, and they come out and they play well. They give it all they have. And sometimes the player may not receive that message well, and they do not participate in that particular sport to the best of their ability. But the most of the fault is always going to look back at the coach. Now, if the excuse me one second. Bless you, God bless you, bless you. Let's had to get that out. Now, if the coach is providing, and if the coach is a individual that some people know that they do provide good words of encouragement, but the scholar athlete is not receiving it well, and they're not giving it all they got, who is at fault? Because the coach will remove that individual because they're not playing up to their capability, and put somebody in that would try to give their all, but they're just not at that particular level. But then the outcome of the game may be in a losing situation. So why you don't fire the player? Because you know that some of the players are not doing their best. But I know as a coach, you definitely want to give everybody an opportunity to participate in that particular sport. And you want to give everybody an opportunity to participate at a game time event so that when their number is called, that they're able to provide a they're able to provide a great service. They're able to help the team to victory or help produce some good a great outcome because not every time that you win, you win. Not every time you lose, you lose. I know there's some philosophy stuff that look people looking like not every time you win, you win. So what are you talking about? Hey, based off scoreboard, we're victorious. But it's a long story. Another day, another time for that particular story. But what we're stating that sometimes players they are stuck in their ways that they are not going to receive the message that their coach is providing. And then sometimes those players wants to do what they want to do, but it's not relating to what the coach wants to do. And then that breaks the chemistry that the coach is attempting to build. And as they say, that's a particular cancer in the locker room. That's a elephant in the room that we need to get rid of. That's somebody that we need to get rid of because they're not aligned to what the coach wants to do strategically to help this team to be successful. But you always have those players that they can provide encouragement to do wrong, and those individuals continue to follow them. And then then you lost that coach's trust. And so, but what we would say, fire the coach. But let's look at this whole thing again. Let's go back to patience. Patience. And with that is the capacity to accept or tolerate delay. Sometimes we have to wait until that coach, encourage, get some players that he can help motivate because you know how some if you see some teams that said that's not that coach's team, though there were this particular style of coach players. But hey, it is what it is. But definitely have patience with the coach. For those avid fans, know that those game time coaches that only show up on game time and they're ready to coach the team to victory. Come to practice or just sit down in the stands and cheer the team on. Don't sit there and tell the coach what he or she should be doing. If you never want thing, never in practice, you only come to game time and you're trying to coach the team. Again, I would say show up in practice or go talk to that coach and say, "Hey, I'm here to support. What do you need me to do?" Ask the coach what they need because sometimes some fans haven't even had the opportunity to speak to the coach, and the coach may just need you to. I just want you to sit up there and continue to provide these young men and women words of encouragement because we have a plan in place that I feel that can help us to be successful. But I just need you all in the stands to continue to cheer them on, provide them with words of encouragement instead of belittling them. You shouldn't have did that. You sorry, get the coach, fire the coach, and those student athletes are hearing that, and then they absorb that, and then their momentum just go from here all the way down there. So be patient with the coaches, the coaching staff. Again, if they're not going in the direction in which you see that they're not going, go see what type of service or what other ways that you can help the team to encourage them instead of belittle the coach and telling them saying fire the coach. But if you constantly just do that, you'd be firing everybody every year because sometimes some things just don't go the way that we like for them to go. Oh man, good job to say a whole lot of that, to say a whole lot of that. But I want to say congratulations. No shout out, give a shout out to Coach TC Taylor, who is ready to participate in the SWAC championship game in his second season as the head coach of the Jackson State Tigers. I want to say congratulations to him as well, being named one of the finalists for the Eddie Robinson Award. Eddie Robinson Award. There are 13 finalists, and Coach Taylor is one of them. The list includes, in which I'm receiving this from the SWAC Southwestern Athletic Conference website. The list includes Chinnis Berry of South Carolina State, Kevin Cahill of Leah, Jim Fleming of Rhode Island, Eddie George of Tennessee State, Russ Hussman of Richmond, Mike Jacobs of Mercer, Clint Killer of the UW UIW. I want to say it's that incarnate word, universal incarnate word. I think that's what that is. I think I may be wrong, McClint Killor of UIW, Adam Linchenberg of Central Connecticut State, Brandon Moore of San Diego, Keith Patterson of Abilene Christian, Tim Plow of the UC Davis, John Pope of Columbia, Brock Spack of Illinois State, Brent Vigan of Montana State, and again, our own TC Taylor of Jackson State. He's one of the 13 finalists for the Eddie Robinson Award finalists, which the winner will be selected at the FCS National Awards Banquet on January the 4th in Frisco, Texas. Whew. Said all that, yay! And now I want to give a shout out also to another young man who's a SWAC finalist. Well, actually got quite a few SWAC finalists for the Walter Payton Award, the Walter Payton Award, collegiate award. There are, I think they said that there are 20 some finalists. No, 35 finalists. Let's go down the list, which includes Mark Adams of Davidson, Hope Abidoa of St. Thomas. I may have mispronounced that last name. Hope Abba Ad Adibio. Hope Adbio. Forgive me for mispronouncing the name. St. Thomas. Kayvon Brenton of Tallerton State, Jeff Caldwell of Lindenwood, Zach Calzad of UIW, Efton Chisholm III of Eastern Washington, Jacob Clark of Missouri State, Jermaine Colbert of Merrimack. I never heard of that college. Jaden Craig of Harvard, Jamar Curtis of Lafayette. That's in Pennsylvania. Paxton Dealord of Southeastern Missouri State. Ronald Dempster of Stony Brook, Cole Gonzalez of Western Carolina, Charles Grant of William and Mary, Mark Gronkowski, Mark Gronowski, I may mispronounce the name, of South Dakota State, Mal Hastings of UC Davis, Malik Hosley of Penn, Elijah Howard of Central Connecticut State, Tarji Lampson of Southern Utah, Lan Narazin of UC Davis. UC Davis got two players. Antonio Martin of Southeast Louisiana. Dwayne McGee of Mercer. Maverick McIvory of Abilene Christian. Tommy Mellott of Montana State. Cam Miller of North Dakota State. Eric Phoenix of South Carolina State. Sean Derek Powell of Central Arkansas. Irv Mulligan, running back out of Jackson State. That would be nice for him to pull out, him and Coach Taylor, to win an award. Derek Robertson of Monmouth. Ralph Rucker, the fourth of Bucknell. Jamira Taylor of North Carolina Central. Sam Vodick of Stephen F. Austin's. Jalen Walton of UIW. Jameson Wag of Cornell. And Daniel Richardson or FAMU of the month of the Walter Payton Award. Again, this award will be given to the individual on January the 4th at the FCS National Awards Banquet held in Frisco, Texas. Oh, so congratulations to all the finalists of the Walter Payton Award and the Eddie Robinson Award. They're two instrumental icons of the SWAC, especially in football and football in general. Eddie Robinson, one of the winningest coach of football, and he's an African American coach at one school for a number of years. And Walter Payton, who's the second all-time rusher in the NFL, which was broken by Emmitt Smith back in 2002 or 2003, one of them years. Emmitt Smith broke the Walter Payton all-time leading rusher for the NFL. So congratulations, guys, again, to being honored to be named after those two icons of the SWAC, as well as HBCU football, two greats from the coaching as well as on the playing field. So kudos to those guys, but much love to those finalists. I wish you guys well, but definitely come to Jackson December the 7th to watch your Jackson State Tigers host the Southern Jaguars out of Louisiana for this 2024 SWAC championship game. Definitely will be there in the place, so definitely come on out and have fun. It's not going to be too cold, but it's going to be good football weather, so definitely come on out and celebrate. I was watching some games. I was looking at some games on TV and watch how the fans, interact at what we consider some of the PWI. People were there in football gear. I mean, in comfort gear. They was there to watch a football game, instead of some at our HBCUs to become for fashion shows. Like one of a former coach that I've conversed with, Coach WC Gordon. He said HBCU football, or especially HBCU, HBCU athletic, especially football, it is a fashion show. You have the bands playing, you have everybody dancing, and then individuals come out and strut in some of their proper attire. But some stated that after the football game, they getting ready to go to a party or to the club. So that's the reason why they wear the outfit. Man, you come to a football game. I'm not trying to dress up in the football game. I'm coming comfortable in some jeans and a sweatshirt or a polo jacket or some wind pants or windsuit. I'm come to have fun and celebrate and enjoy the football game, and some tennis shoes. Rather we wear some boots, but it depends on what type of game it is. I mean, what the weather's like. But man, I'm coming to enjoy, because it's a lot of walking, a lot of standing. So you want to be comfortable in this type of environment. So if you go into a football game, dress comfortable, because you want to be at a position where that you feel comfort. And even if you have to stand up for quite some time, again, that goes to word again, patience. Patience. That's definitely what we need. Definitely, what we need is patience. Patience. That's definitely what we need. Patience, because at these football games, you have a long line. Uh, some fan may get irate and throw beer or throw a beverage or something. You see, so you want to be comfortable when you're attending these particular games. So, wow. Again, congratulations to Coach Taylor, participating in the SWAC championship game, as well as Irv, being named a finalist for one of the top awards for the FCSO guys. Kudos to you guys. Looking forward to what you guys bring this upcoming Saturday. Really looking forward to you guys hosting the trophy, because we definitely would love to have it. Uh, Definitely would love to go ahead and add that to the trophy case, Coach Taylor and JSU Tigers football. Wow. Let's take a look at some NFL schedules right now. Again, this is more on a roll with Bernard Moore III, presenting to you about more and more sports management, nothing but more. We're gonna have to have an abbreviated show, because I'm finna go participate in the benefit basketball game of it's a Toys for Tots at the Richland Community Center on Harper Street in Richland, Mississippi. Tip offs at 1 p.m. So we're gonna have to have an abbreviated show. So I'm gonna have to jet on down and get myself together, participate. I'm not finna go out there and play hard. I'm just finna go ahead and have fun and provide a source of entertainment. So I will participate. Because you go ahead and give them a good hard 1 minute. Then I'm finna sit down and cheer everybody else on. I'm going to be a cheerleader on the sideline. But now, before I get out, let's take a look at some NFL games that took place this previous week. You had your typical Thanksgiving Day games, your Chicago Bears and the Detroit Lions, in which the Lions defeated the Bears 23-20, in which that game I think potentially got their head coach fired for the Chicago Bears. Then you have your Dallas Cowboys and New York Giants. Dallas won 27-20. Move on. Then you finish the night out with the Green Bay Packers and the Miami Dolphins, in which the Packers were successful. Then you had a game last night, the Raiders, the Las Vegas Raiders. They really took it to Kansas City, but Kansas City came out victoriously, 17-19. Mahomes is just, they call him Magic Mahomes. That's what they call him. But now let's take a look at some games this upcoming week. Mondays, I'm going backwards. A Monday game, the Denver Broncos and the Cleveland Browns. The Denver Broncos still have an opportunity shot at the playoff, led by Sean Payton. And my got the Sunday night game, so we're gonna have opportunity to watch the game Sunday night. The Buffalo Bills and my San Francisco 49ers, who still have opportunity to win the division, even though it's not pretty, but they still have an opportunity to win the division, sitting at 5-6. They're traveling up to Buffalo 9-2, playing in that cold, lovely weather, getting ready. Phew. Then the Philadelphia Eagles travel up to Baltimore, which definitely will be a good game. The Los Angeles Rams and the New Orleans Saints. And the Saints still have an opportunity to win the division and advance to the playoff. The Rams have opportunity also. I don't know what's going on with my division right now. The Rams at 5-6 gets to the New Orleans Saints at 4-7. And look at the Carolina Panthers and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. The Buccaneers have opportunities to make to the playoff because their division, it is very something. Then you have the Tennessee Titans, 3-8, traveling up to Washington. The Commanders, 7-5. The Seattle Seahawks at 6-5, and the New York Jets at 3-8. Indianapolis Colts travel up to New England, 5-7 and 3-9. The Arizona Cardinals, who is tied for first in the division with the Seahawks at 6-5, will travel to Minnesota, sitting at 9-2. And Houston, Texas will travel to Florida to take on the Jacksonville Jaguars, who's standing at 2-9. And the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Cincinnati Bengals. That is a game that some people look like, man, looking at the records, you say that Pittsburgh will defeat the Cincinnati Bengals. But those two games, those two teams, they always play tough. So definitely gonna be a good looking game to see. So kudos to you guys. I'm hoping my 49ers will come out victorious as they travel up to Buffalo. But hey, I'm gonna take the season in stride. I'm gonna take the season in stride to go right along with it. So whatever happens, happen. We just preparing for the season to end in a positive note. So much love to all those NFL teams that are participating in this upcoming week. I think we may have a few teams that have taken a bye, but kudos to you guys. Get set and go have fun. But we definitely got to get out of here. At a particular moment, got to go have some fun on the basketball court. Merry Christmas to you guys. I know that I will see you guys next week. Not sure where we're going to be. So Merry Christmas to you guys. Happy holidays, season greetings, all the above, whatever you want to call it. Go out and definitely have patience. Go out and have patience, everybody, because you definitely want to because some people are very impatient. But definitely have patience, man. No, take your time and do what you got to do. Go out and have fun. Much love to you guys. Again, I'm Bernard Moore III, presented to you by I'm Bernard Moore III of More and More Sports Management. Again, thank you for tuning in to More on the Road. Want to give shout out and thanks to those individuals that help make this show possible. Again, Talking Sports Live. Join us every Wednesday from 6 to 7 p.m. At 1935 Main Street at Full Moon Barbecue. Full Moon Barbecue, best little porkhouse in Mississippi, 1935 Main Street. If you go to the rest, let them know that you heard it here on More on the Road. Again, maybe they'll provide you an extra cookie or something. Monique's Dessert Boutique, 646-926-9240. Give them a call to go ahead and provide you your dessert for your special event, a sweet treat for the event. And again, Hillcrest Christian School, one family, one faith, one future, 4060 South Sour Road here in Jackson, Mississippi. And us, More and More Sports Management, nothing but more. Definitely let them help you out on your next event or whatever you're attempting to do. Give us a call, and we'll definitely come on out and to sit down and chat with you about how we can be of assistance with you to your event. But again, thank you guys for tuning in. Got to get out of here a little early, finna go have some fun on the basketball court. But much love to you guys. Happy happy holidays, season greetings, Merry Christmas, Feliz Navidad, Happy Kwanzaa, all this stuff for what you celebrate this particular time. But remember to have patience and don't over indulge your those individuals that you love, one that you buy and give. But most important gift of all is love. So definitely continue to love all of them. But much love to you guys. I'm up out of here. 1 + 1 = deuces.